chosen site sits underneath the retired Brilliant Cutoff Viaduct, in view of the Lincoln Avenue Bridge and within the footprint of what was once Silver Lake. The viaduct currently exists as a spatial barrier and poses the question of how old infrastructure elements can be reincorporated into a modern urban system. My hypothesis is an investigation of how we can use the viaduct to reconnect local communities while paving the way for larger connections outside the community. As a cultural community center, this project seeks to provide disadvantaged communities with resources and activate the viaduct to be a linking structure that could potentially extend across the river to Aspinwall Riverfront Park, creating a layering of connections without gentrifying the space. This project emerged from an exploration of weathering and post-occupancy through the lens of accessibility, inclusion, and accountability, documented in this series of vlogs. We started this semester considering weathering, and I came to the conclusion that we need to accept weathering as inevitable, and perhaps weave it into the narrative of the architecture, whether it's due to elements or anthropogenic interactions. My proposal is an open-ended and ongoing project, meant to be continually added to and changed by the surrounding communities. Post-occupancy is also closely tied to this, and it made me consider the lifespan of my building. While permanence has its place, temporality is much more adaptable. So I therefore decided to combine the two with a permanent scaffolding and reconfigurable and customizable panels, similar to Le Corbusier's Heidi Webster Museum, to respond to the needs of the community. In this way, the space becomes a collaborative, people and place-oriented hub that exists in the cross-category of infrastructure and architecture. The aim is that the program can be changed in the future, but based on the current needs of the Larimar and Homewood West communities, I chose to center the current programs around food, senior and youth centers, and gathering spaces, with the viaduct above being used as a community garden for the two neighborhoods. The elevated green space also winds its way northward through Pittsburgh to be influenced by contributions from the immediate communities around those parts of the track, thus becoming a part of the fabric of Pittsburgh while also reconnecting the people of the city.